The Lord reigns, He is a mighty God, the Lord God reigns. The Lord reigns, He is a mighty God, the Lord God reigns. Great is the Lord Almighty, He is Lord, He is God indeed. Great is the Lord Almighty, He is God supreme. Great is the Lord Almighty, He is Lord, He is God indeed. Great is the Lord. Great is the Lord. The Lord reigns, He is a mighty God.
Hi, welcome to Verse of the Day. I'm Brandon Hathaway, the preacher at the Westside Church of Christ in Owensboro, Kentucky. I want to thank you for joining me again as we continue our study, reading a chapter a day throughout the New Testament, Monday through Friday, looking at other scriptures on Saturday and Sunday. And always happy to be able to do this, always thankful for everybody who has let me know that they continue to watch these. It helps me to know that to keep on going. It gives me motivation. But just thankful. And again, if you have any suggestions on verses to read, if you're reading ahead of schedule on the New Testament, or if you're got just an idea for just a verse to talk about, maybe for a Saturday or Sunday, I'd be more than happy to take your suggestion and try to fit that in. So today we are looking into John chapter 14. John chapter 14. And going to be looking at verse 24, John 14 and verse 24. And so in John chapter 14, most of us probably know those first few verses there at the very beginning, as it talks about Jesus saying that he goes to prepare you a room in heaven, and he'll come back and return to receive you. And so, we all love that verse, and to the point that it talks about that home in heaven, that mansion, that room that we all want to have. And then a couple other times throughout John chapter 14, it makes that mention of one way or another of, if you love me, keep my commandments. And this verse is similar to that, but slightly different. And it's to that point that a lot of times we don't like to bring out this, because we love you, and so we think we keep some of his commandments. But here in John 14 and in verse 24, it says, he who does not love me does not keep my words, and the word which you hear is not mine, but the Father who sent me. And so, and as we look at that again and applying that with John 14:15, and applying it with the other verses that have said, if you love me, keep my commandment, this is how we know that you are mine, is because of the fruits, the works that you do, and because we follow in his footsteps, because we shine his light. And again, it continuously goes down that point that we are his because we do as he does, as he has taught, as he has told us to do. And here it's that opposite effect, is that if you love me, you keep my word. If you do not love me, then you don't keep my words. And so many today don't realize that by not doing something is also showing who it is that you truly love, who it is that you truly obey, who is your master. Because if you don't assemble with the saints, if you don't give up on the first day of the week, if you don't, pray, if you don't study, if you don't show hospitality, if you don't continue to shine his light, if you go forth and do the things in which he has told you not to do, that's part of keeping his word, right? If you dress immodestly, if you're caught up in sexual morality, if you go forth and curse and swear, if you go forth and steal and lie, and so many things out there that we're going against His Word if you do those things. And so if you go against His Word, you are not His. You are not showing that you truly do love Him. And so therefore, you're not a child of God. And so we have to make that choice. If we love Him, we will keep His commandments. We will do as He has commanded us to do. So again, thank you for joining me. Happy to be able to do this. I hope that everybody has a good day today. And tomorrow we'll look at John chapter 15, something in there. So I'll talk to you.